Hello everyone, Phoenix here, and welcome back to another Farming Simulator 17 Phoenix moment. We're talking about everything that happened last week, everything's going to happen this week, and so on. So I got to start off with a little bit of explanation on what happened Saturday. For those of you who tuned in late and saw that we weren't streaming Outcast County, I apologize. It was out of our control. From what I've read and what's been explained to me, there was a problem with privately hosted servers. So if you buy, or excuse me, rent a server from their suggested hosts, you didn't have any problems. If you host your own server or from a private server like we do, apparently there was some screw up and all of them went down Saturday night. So we had no way to connect to the server, if that makes any sense. Like, even as we were in the server playing, people who were trying to join, like ATF and other guys, weren't able to join us because of this whole issue. And then finally it just booted us all out, and we just couldn't stream it anymore. So we switched to some of the Rainbow Six Siege, which I am having a lot of fun playing. We played it Friday night after we got to stream Farm Sim, which I apologize. One moment, which is just a lot of fun. And I also I want to apologize for doing nothing but bailing on Friday night stream. As you can see, we have a ton of it to do, and I'm sitting here doing it again just because there's so much straw to bale, and we need all the straw bales we can get, because I'm actually using the straw bales to ferment to make silage, because it's easier than just dumping a bunch of grass in there. So I apologize for those of you who were bored with that, but it's what needs to be done in the server. I'm hoping we get everything harvested, and we get a couple extra hands in next week that can help with the baling, and we can start planting and stuff like that. That's the current goal. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun playing Rainbow Six Siege. I might have to incorporate that a little bit more, because it's a great game and it looks great, and it's cheaper than what your Call of Duties are. So I mean, I'm having a lot of fun playing it. But yeah, so there you go. Just button up Friday and Saturday night, right in a pretty little package. What? I don't remember what else there was. I think that's pretty much all that happened last week, with the exception of missing a couple of videos, as just simply because of time. It's very similar to this week, because it's Martin Luther King Day, and you know, back in the day we used to get one day off. Now for some reason kids are getting 2 days off, so Monday and Tuesday, even though I got all that stuff recorded, it could affect later in the week, because I don't have stuff recorded for later in the week. Anyway, confusing the heck out of people. So yeah, but anyway, let's go over. I'm gonna make a video specifically for the FiveM crowd, because I know a lot of the FiveM crowd don't watch Farm Sim and vice versa. But for those who do, I want to kind of address something that has to deal with FiveM, and that is joining us in the server. You guys are always more than welcome to join us in the server, play around, have a good time, and all that. There are certain rules in place, though, especially when we're streaming and recording. Those rules are heavily enforced, and I just kind of want to run through those real quick for those of you who enjoy joining us or are hoping to join us. I want to kind of put them in a video. And there will be like I said, a FiveM video probably next week, next Tuesday, talking about it. So first things first, no cops. You cannot be a cop unless you apply and are approved, and we have a process to go through that. We want to see, make sure you are, you get our style of role play, because we're not serious role players at all. We enjoy having fun. We enjoy joking, and when you can't joke with us and carry on like we do, and you get really butthurt about not having 100% strict serious RP, then we don't really need you on our police force, because that's basically what we do. Yes, we do have some of the serious role play, but we also mix a lot of humor into it, joking around and stuff like that, for entertainment value. We're not going to be like robots on every single call and be strictly 100% by the book. That's just not how we are. And when you get super offended because we kind of break that strict character and slide in a joke or such, and you can't handle that, we just don't want you to be cops. Now, if you come in and you're in a police skin and police car, while we won't know if we're not in there. If we're in there and we catch you, you will be warned. If you continue to do it and we keep catching you, we will use the kick feature. And if it keeps going on, then we'll have to end up banning you. The simple reason is a lot of people know cops are the admins, because we're all admins. All of the police officers in our server have admin rights and such. So people see you. We don't want you representing us if you're not one of us. If that makes any sense. So if you pull up being, hey, can I be a cop? Well, yeah, sure. Why'd you ask me? People are going to say, oh, well, I got permission from such and such. And I think that's what's going on with one guy who keeps coming in and claiming that he got permission to be a cop from Tyler. He's not had any permissions, and we've had to kick him out numerous times, and he's not getting the hint. So that's the reason why we try to limit on who can be cops and who can't. But if you would like to be a cop, there is an application process. You just fill it out. We'll bring you in for a couple weeks and put you on like a probationary trial. And if you fit in with our agency, then you're more than welcome to join us. The other thing is, to be in that RP, to roleplay, whether you be civilian or cop, you have to have a mic. You don't have to have a mic to join the server. You do have to have a mic to participate in roleplay. If you don't have a microphone to participate in roleplay, we ask that you stay out of the area that we're roleplaying in. If that makes any sense. So if we're in Paleto Bay streaming or recording, and you don't have a microphone, stay out of Paleto Bay. I mean, that's putting it in simple terms. We require you have a mic for recording and streaming purposes, because if we're sitting there typing all out, it's kind of boring for the people on the other end, the people watching. So we require you to have that microphone, and you use it if you're going to participate in roleplay. Now, if you continue to come into the area that we're role-playing in and continue to cause a disturbance, we're going to have to remove you, either by jailing you or kicking you, or if you keep doing it, banning you. We had this incident happen Saturday night where the guy didn't have a microphone. He was told to stay out of the area, kept coming back in the area, just causing disturbance. We fired shots at him as a warning, and instead of taking it as, hey, let me get the heck out of here, he tried to run me over. And it was on his, okay, he didn't technically run me over. He accelerated in my direction and slammed on his brakes right as he got to me and then honked his horn. So, okay, he didn't technically try to run me over, but that's what he was implying, and he was dealt with. He wanted to be really butthurt about it. I don't really care because he's probably like 10 using his mom's account, but you know, he wasn't getting the hint, so we had to deal with him that way. All we ask, if you want to join in, more than welcome. Follow these simple rules and you won't have any issues. Have a microphone if you want to participate in roleplay. If not, if you don't have a microphone or you don't want to participate in roleplay, stay the heck out of the roleplay area. Don't be a cop. Don't drive a cop car. Don't use a cop pedestrian. Pretty simple. We also ask no supercars, no helicopters, no, you know, stuff like that. If you're off on the other side of the map from where we're role playing at, by all means you can, but don't bring it into our role play area. That's I mean, it's pretty simple. We don't have a whole list of rules that we make people abide by, because that's not how we are. We're a come in, have fun type of group. But when you start ruining other people's funds, then we have to take action. So that's pretty much all I want to discuss about it. I'll go in more detail in the FiveM video. This is just for the people who watch both FarmSim and FiveM. For those who watch mainly FiveM, I'll go into more detail. If you want to watch that, you can watch it when it goes live. Like I said, it should be next Tuesday because I already have a cop video for this week. So there we go. That's really all I had to talk about this week. Let's talk about next week's schedule. So for recording wise, Monday will be Farming Friday, Feenix moment, followed by, I think it's House Flipper going up at 5. I think it's House Flipper I got set. Tuesday will be Outcast County, followed by not sure what it's followed by. Not sure what I have for my secondary video for Tuesday. Wednesday will I'm not, if there is a 12 o'clock video, it's going to be a mod spotlight. If there is no mod spotlight, then the only video that will go up will be the Gold Rush video at 5. Thursday will be another FiveM video, followed by, I think, the Hunter. Not quite sure what else I have. And Friday will be a Farming Friday, and either another House Flipper or Stranded Deep. Not sure which yet. So that's the recording schedule for this point at this time. As far as streaming goes, Tuesday night streaming, I didn't stream last week because I wasn't feeling well. I was still battling that stupid cold that didn't go away. It's, knock on wood, gone away. I'm feeling a lot better. I want to thank all those who understood that and sent the well wishes. It's much appreciated. Like I said, it was just something that wasn't going away, and I think that was like the final day because I was coughing a lot, sneezing a lot, you know, getting that crap out of my system. So that Tuesday, Wednesday, and then by Thursday I was like, it was just about gone. I haven't been coughing at all for since, well, Friday, and today is Saturday. No, today's Sunday. So from Friday to Sunday, I've been good. So knock on wood, it's gone. It's over. It's done. So there will be Tuesday. I will post a poll later today, or it probably is already up by now, for you guys to vote on what you would like us to play. It will not be Farm Sim or GTA. Let me just knock that one out right now. Friday will be Farming Friday, of course. Currently there is no plans to add any new mods. Next week will probably be a switcheroo because we have an idea to do a landscaping stream. It's going to take me a little bit to get all that together, so I'm not going to have it scheduled for this week. Maybe next week we'll do the landscaping stuff. We'll have to play it by ear. So that's the current plans of that. Saturday will be Saturday Night Patrol, permitting that FiveM is not acting weird, because we had full plans to. We're gonna revisit the whole state streams, because for those of you who were confused why we were all driving different cars and looking different, this past Saturday is because we actually put in vehicles and ped skins for each of our states. So the states, we were doing Outcast, or the state of Outcast was the former name of our server. Now it's Outcast County, but we were doing state of Outcast, so it was kind of a play on that, states of Outcast. So it was, we had Missouri for JT, Delaware for me, Indiana for Tyler, Massachusetts for Keller, and Texas for Dalton. So it was a neat idea we had, just to kind of show where we're from, and just kind of have a little bit of change of pace. And we wanted to do that for the whole stream, but unfortunately it got cut short because of the FiveM servers being down. But we're going to revisit that next week, so hopefully there's not so much confusion on why there's so many different looking cops. It was a way to kind of feel at home, no pun intended. So yeah, that's that. I think that's pretty much it for streaming wise. I'll leave that in the poll. So that's gonna do it for today, guys. If you did like the video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you guys want to see future Feenix moments, be sure to click subscribe. And as always, thank you so very, very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.